welcome back to the Rigged Podcast with Garrett, Colin, and Jack, where everything is rigged.
Mm-hmm.
Back episode 13. I think are we still week 13, episode 13? Even though we're not really gonna be saying weeks. As Jack wants this episode to be called Walk in Neyland, Take Over Neyland, as he was at Neyland to watch OU beat Tennessee. Jack will talk about that here shortly. We got our topics of discussion, kind of the same deal. We're going through college football. We'll have all the recaps, previews, officiating problems. We'll have a reaction to the first college football playoff rankings. Tonight was the first rankings that they let out from the committee. So we'll go over that. Then we also have Jack's updated hot seat rankings. Then we'll roll into NFL. We got the World Series. Dodgers won it, so we'll talk about that. Maybe rigged. Maybe a little foreshadow to our rigged question of the week. We got NBA. We got college basketball kicked off, tipped off last night. Opening night was last night. Then we got our rigged picks and our rigged question of the week. So that's what we got. Rolling into college football. We got our recaps. Jack, take it away.
Well, howdy, everyone. Back off the plane last night from Nashville, Tennessee. Happy Maction to all that celebrate. It's Maction Tuesday for the first time ever. First time this year, so happy Maction Tuesday. Let's get into Rocky Top, baby.
Hey, wait, hold on. Does tonight start? Because you know how every season they'll have, 30 straight days of college football games? Does that start tonight or no?
I don't think so. I think that's around Christmas time because the NFL season is different.
I don't know about college football, but we will have Monday night football, Thursday night football. So it might just be football, maybe not specifically college football.
I don't know.
I think it's been college. Oh, maybe it's 30 straight.
Look it up while I talk. And I think it's 30 days of football. I don't know if there's Wednesday games this week though. We'll see. But yeah, went to Rocky Top this past weekend. Me and the boys went. My mom went too, and then their friend Cammie went too. We sat up in the second deck of Neyland. Rocky Top is a top 5 environment. If you've never been, it is awesome, baby. They had a night game for the first time in forever. Well, it's because the seniors were in town, obviously. But their first home night game in forever was against us. They went blackout. Against us.
Oh, I'll say it.
Helmet black, pants black, jersey black. Colin was right, though. 20 holding calls at least they missed because of the white gloves. Ridiculous. Phantom penalties all over the place, but it was a hell of a game. I learned what the G10 parking lot is for those that listen to Morgan Wallen. Best tailgating scene I've seen in a long time, probably. Better than OU, at least, because we have a horrible tailgating scene. Vols fans, the nicest fans in the world, except the couple that I met that told me we're going to lose to both UTs. Screw them. But everyone else was really nice. Awesome fan base. Love their stadium. Love their environment. Highly suggest going there if you haven't. Let's get into the real game, though. Joey Sakalar, as I call him, threw 2 interceptions, fumbled the ball for a scoop and score. They shredded our defense, obviously. He went for 300 yards passing in the air. That was first half. Second half, they were awful, ran the ball the whole time, and we held them to 63 yards on the ground. Secondary was getting gashed by us. Our secondary was getting gashed. Their defense actually looked good. So they were supposedly bad, but I guess they weren't. Yeah, defense played good, of course. We held them to 26, which is the least amount they've been held to all year or something. I don't really know. We found a run game. Welcome to the college football scene, Xavier Robinson. Johnny Boy played good. Tennessee eliminated from the playoffs, so I think if we go 9-3, we'll probably in with our strength of schedule. We play Bama next in 2 weeks. So Boomer Sooner, baby. The boys keep rolling out of Rocky Top, a winner. Everyone doubted us, but we won, don't worry.
Big me.
What?
You didn't talk about somebody's uniform.
What uniform?
We
were wearing white.
What about someone's pants?
I'm so confused. Oh, you mean Tate Sandel's pants, our kicker.
You mean his Daisy Dukes?
Hey, if he's gonna make kicks like that, he can wear whatever he wants. I think he tied the Neyland record for the farthest kick twice. So we take that, baby. I think he set the record for most kicks from 55 yards in that game. One more, he would have broke the record. He was lights out. I don't really care what he wears. I don't know why people. I mean, they were like normal length. They just didn't have pads in them, so they looked weird.
They were not normal length.
Yes, they were. You might have saw the AI photo I saw though, because that AI photo was horrible. But
it looked like it had like 3-inch inseam.
The photo I saw wasn't bad. You
It
must
was
have
like kickers are notorious head cases, and he's gonna get bullied into oblivion for that.
Hey, he's a beast though. Transfer from UTSA. He's good.
Did you just call a kicker a beast?
Yeah. Tate's in Dell.
Yeah, remember when we were in high school, the rule for like girls for wearing like shorts or skirts, whatever, it had to like arms straight down, had to be past their fingers.
Yeah, past your fingertips, and you couldn't see collarbone either.
Yeah, and I don't think his pants or shorts go past his fingers.
And no like spaghetti straps. Like you had to have
You
like
must
at
have
least
saw
2
that.
fingers.
That is a fake photo. That's AI definitely.
No, that's real.
No,
that
that's
was
not
real.
a real photo because they look like this in the game. That's what they look like in the game.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
They were long. No, they're not.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit.
What?
Zoom in.
More.
No, yeah. I can't see. Your hand's shaking. Well, that's kind of gay.
Those are halfway down his...
Yeah, those are like skies out, thighs out.
They're better than these. Hold on, where's the other photo I saw? That's AI.
He could have just rolled him up.
No, this is not rolled up. This is fake. Look at this photo.
All right, let me see.
That is so fake.
That looks real.
That's AI as to hell. Okay, anyways.
That looks real to me. Anyway, it was very questionable. Very questionable outfit he had. It's like he dressed up for Halloween.
Hey, it was Halloween, so can't blame him. But hell of a game.
It wasn't Halloween. It was after Halloween.
Yeah, true. And I'll put all my photos that I took in video.
It was a completely different month.
Yeah, that's true. It was a month late.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we did that, and then we went to Nashville. I explored all the bars. I got this hat there. That's why I'm wearing it today from Morgan Wallen's This Bar. A bucket list place to go. It was awesome. Well, my bucket list because I love Morgan Wallen. I'm like that. So
that place smelled like urine.
No, it was. Well, we went on Sunday, so it was like empty when we were there, but it was nice.
What did the side of the hat say? I couldn't read it. It was upside down.
It says This Bar.
It's upside down. Can you flip it upside down? It's upside down. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Colin?
Yeah. Speaking of upside down, Texas just flipped Vandy's season upside down.
Oh. Good transition.
Vandy technically still has a chance, but Vandy was one of my rigged picks of the week.
One of them.
Shout out OU for getting me a win. So thanks OU.
Rigged.
Shout out Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Vandy shit the bed. They did try scoring 21 points in the fourth quarter. Come back. Wasn't enough. They lose 34-31, even though they shut out Texas in the fourth quarter as well. Yeah, Vandy just laid an egg for 3 quarters. They only had 10 points in the first 3 quarters. Not going to be enough. Their defense didn't hold back Manning or Texas offense. They're just not good. It was kind of like last year's game where Texas almost blew the lead, but they still won. So Vandy doesn't pull it out. They almost recovered that onside kick. They basically had it, but Butterfingers ball pops out, goes out of bounds.
I was so mad when that happened.
Yeah, it might have been rigged for it to happen. Texas plays Georgia this weekend?
No.
2 weekends. They bye week like us.
So hopefully Georgia can take care of Texas. We'll see. Vandy's playoff chances are there's still a chance.
Yeah.
I think were they 11 or I think they were 12th, right?
They're 16 in the playoff pool.
Okay.
But
So
I don't know if they ranked last week.
They still got a shot. Texas obviously jumps up to 11. We'll talk about that here in a second, but whatever. Jack, you had a bullet point here saying you were eating the best food that you've ever had during this game.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah. We were at some restaurant in downtown Knoxville. I've had the best fried chicken I've ever had at this restaurant. We were watching the game too. It was fried chicken, deep fried in like pancake batter, so it was like syrupy. So good. I don't know what it's called. If I find it, I'll let you know. But highly suggest.
No free ads. No free ads.
Nope, if you're ever in Knoxville, though, go to this place. I'm about to.
No free ads.
Okay, no free ads, but hold on.
Wait, free ads or free ass?
No free ads.
Wow.
It's called Myrtle's Chicken and Beer. Phenomenal food.
What? I would.
Yeah.
How's the beer?
I didn't have beer there. No, I didn't have any beer. I had a mimosa there because it was $4 mimosas.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
I knew you were trans.
That's good.
It was some good foods, baby.
Okay. Well, speaking of trans, what's the next game, G?
The next game, speaking of trans, this was the first time Miami transported out of Florida. This is their first road game.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was their first game outside of the state of Florida. They went to SMU as a big favorite. I think it opened up at like minus 12.5 in favor of Miami.
Dang.
Closed a lot closer to 9. A lot of late money came in on SMU, and SMU came to play, man. They just never died. Miami, obviously, they look like world beaters stepping off the bus, but SMU was not intimidated. Made it to overtime and pulled out a tough one. It was a really exciting game to watch. This is another year in a row that Miami seems to have their season slipping away towards the second half of the year. Carson Beck threw the play calling under the bus, kind of a little cheap shot there. And we really don't know what this means for Miami in terms of their playoff hopes. It's their second loss in the conference. SMU, I think, only has one loss in the conference.
No, they have. Oh, yeah. Well, no, they have 2. No, they beat Clemson, didn't they? Yeah, they have 1.
Yeah. So now SMU has the tiebreaker, I would assume, head-to-head over Miami. And I think Miami has a tough road stretch to end the year. I think they play their last 2 games on the road up north, and being from Miami, that could be problematic. But yeah, no, shout out to SMU. It was a really good game, and always like seeing a Texas team win.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ESPN app. It opened up as Miami minus 10.5, closed at Miami minus 6.5.
Yeah.
So it moved 4 points. The one thing helping out Miami though is having that, like the Aggies, having that win over Notre Dame, first game of the season, which Notre Dame's now ranked 10th. So that kind of helps Miami a lot if we get down to the end of the season.
True that.
But I would like to see SMU make another run, kind of like how they did last year.
Well, they have 3 losses. They have 3 losses. They better win out.
Yeah, I think they have some bad losses, don't they?
They lost to Wake Forest by a point. They lost to Baylor by like 2 points, and they lost to TCU.
Well, they lost to Baylor in the second overtime.
Yeah. And they have
that TCU
Boston
loss
College.
is bad.
Yeah, they have at Boston College by
home
Louisville,
against Louisville.
Home against Louisville at Cal. Yeah.
Yeah, that home game against Louisville is gonna be lit.
November 22nd, baby.
That's big.
Where's the notification? I'm gonna get on my screen.
We'll see what happens there.
We will see what happens there.
Speaking of ACC, what you got?
Speaking of the ACC, we had a stunner down are they in Raleigh? I think they're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Georgia Tech 8-0 pulled into a wounded NC State team. I think they fired their coach. I don't know, actually. Wounded NC State team. And NC State whooped that ass. It looked a little closer than it was because Georgia Tech scored a late touchdown. Georgia Tech whooped their butt. I didn't really get to watch most of the game, but I know they won. Georgia Tech, if you want to make the SEC championship, buddy, you got to win out now because Virginia looks really good. Obviously, Miami, SMU, and Louisville look really good now. Yeah, Georgia Tech's still alive, though. They got to win out, though. Field rush was electric. I saw they took down the goalposts again. And SMU, they did that, too. So, yeah, impressed with NC State. I don't know what happened to Georgia Tech. Maybe it was like a letdown spot. Georgia Tech was in wounded animal mode, and they were ready, I guess. So, electric game down in Raleigh. But Georgia Tech, let's rally and go win more games. Get it? Ha, ha, ha. Nice pun.
Well, so Georgia Tech is at Boston College, who's 1-8. That's a dub. Then they're at home against Pitt, who's ranked 24th today in the rankings. And that's it for ACC, because in the last game of the season is they play against Georgia at home.
Cool.
So they got a pretty favorable schedule for the last
Make the ACC championship.
Boston College, though, gets SMU at home and then Georgia Tech at home. So those 2-game stretch could easily ruin two teams. We'll see what happens.
It can also just let the other teams beat up on them because they might stink.
I think Boston College I think they're like 1-something this year. They suck.
1-8.
Yeah, 1-8. They suck, bud. But yeah.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah. Good for you. So I'm looking up to see if the actual head coach of NC State was fired or not. Oh no, he's still the coach there. Never mind.
I already told you that
He's
didn't
pretty
happen.
bad though. He might be gone soon. We'll see though.
Did you just put him on? He's not even on your hot seat rankings.
Not on the rankings, but they are pretty bad this year. So maybe they haven't been good in a while. So we'll see what happens.
They could be an honorable mention.
Shout out NC State though for Casey Concepcion because he's a beast and Saddle lost him. So
Shout out KC.
yep, Kevin Concepcion, baby. Let's go. Shout out. Why are we all frozen? What happened?
Okay.
Let's get to the next one. Florida Georgia line.
Well, that joke.
Florida Georgia line, world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Also was my rigged pick last week, and Georgia absolutely screwed me. They decided they were going to take a knee at the 1-yard line. A couple of my buddies had the over. A couple of us had Georgia minus 7.5, and they decided to just absolutely screw us. So that was cool. Shout out Gunnar Stockton. And maybe a little foreshadowing to my rigged pick, a little revenge game against Georgia. But yes, Florida, I think, exceeded expectations. They look better than what a lot of people thought they were going to do coming in there.
They should have won.
I don't know that they should have won. I don't know that it was a catch. I don't think you can conclusively say without a shadow of a doubt that was a catch. So
the angles I saw looked like a catch to me. All I got to say.
You can barely read, so I'm not going to listen to your take on if you can see the catch or not.
I can read fine. If I could read now, I'd be in like the top.
You can't spell.
Also, let the record show that your notes say that you didn't see this game, but that you adamantly think that was a catch. Okay. Georgia did win another close game. Georgia did win another close game. Like I said, they just got alligator blood in them. No pun intended against Florida there. But one of the best, attributes you can have as a team is just knowing how to win. It seems like they have that attribute, and it showed itself again. Would have liked that extra touchdown at the end. That would have been nice, but live to fight another day.
Yep. Good point. Well, are you done with yours?
Yeah, I'm done.
Bet. We'll stay in the SEC, and we'll head down to Oxford, Mississippi, a.k.a. the SIP.
Howdy toddy.
For Carolina, Ole Miss, my great pick of the week, which was an absolute no-show from the Gamecocks. So I got a text from my sister talking about my niece. No show of a game for the Gamecocks.
Oh, your knees?
My niece.
Oh, I thought you had something wrong with your knees.
Yeah, Carolina lost. Fired Don Shula, their OC, as of yesterday.
Don Shula?
Don Shula. D-O-N.
Please look that up.
Isn't it Don Shula?
Look it up.
For who?
Carolina's OC.
Pretty sure Don Shula was like the head coach of the undefeated Miami Dolphins team, like from the 70s.
Pretty sure it was Don Shula.
Mike Shula.
Yeah, Mike Shula is who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Mike Shula then, sorry.
Wait, but how old is Don Shula?
Oh my God, I need to turn my do not disturb. How old is Don Shula? 90 years old. Okay, yeah, he's probably almost dead. Hey, how about you stop calling Jesus Christ? Sorry, not gosh. Okay. So yeah,
Jack, you're on a roll.
Back to Carolina Ole Miss because these
Shout out Don Shula.
Yes. Yeah, Carolina looks terrible. I think they're like 3 and something now. They're absolutely
Shula out as OC.
I think I moved up Shane Beamer in my
Don Shula on the hot seat rankings.
I did move up Shane Beamer in my hot seat rankings. He is up. We'll get into that.
Will we?
Yeah, we will. We will eventually. Yeah, okay. So they let me down. I think I took like the money line, and that was nowhere close to hitting. Ole Miss is really good. Obviously, they're 6, and we'll get into the rankings in a second. But yeah, people flame me on TikTok for not knowing the time of the game. I snap back at them, so go look at the comments because I replied to them back. But yeah, enjoy that. Ole Miss looks like a playoff team. They will probably make the playoffs, and they'll probably roll the table and make it to at least the semis. So, yeah, potty, baby. Boomer sooner. Giga Mags. Next up.
What the hell's going on?
All right, let's talk about the Sisney game.
Yeah, Sisney.
I swore it didn't tell me it was wrong when I typed it. It didn't show the red line, so I was like, okay. Well, maybe it did. I just didn't see it, but
it definitely. All right.
Oh, this has been good.
So we had number 17 ranked Sisney.
Oh, I also messed up on the first bullet point, but
huh?
Oh
thought. So we had an thought of Sisney that they would hang around, but we were wrong. That's what Jack has written down.
Hey, if one's wrong,
I'm pretty sure I picked Utah.
I think I did too, but we thought since he would hang around for a while, they didn't.
Well, 17 ranked Sisney goes on the road to number 24 ranked Utah. Both teams, or no, I'm sorry. Sisney was 7-1, and Utah was 6-2. Utah at home was favored. They opened up at -7.5. They closed at -9.5. The money was on Utah, and they were right because Utah won 45-14.
Yeah, it was a blowout. That's upon ass whooping.
Yeah, Sisney did not show up. They absolutely sucked. Utah handles business. Devin Dampier is still a beast, as Jack said here. No, it's Devin. Big 12 race is getting good. How are those Big 12 predictions, Jackless?
Let's see how I did this week, everyone.
He had Texas Tech up there pretty high.
I went 8-6 this week. I had in my predictions. I mean, my preseason predictions. I'll just go through all of them this week. I had Colorado beating Arizona. That didn't go well. I had Arizona State beating Iowa State. Okay, I had Baylor winning. I did that. Had Cincy winning. I had Houston winning, which that game, I don't know how that happened. Hats off the Rich Rod up there. I had Kansas winning. Oklahoma State sucks anyways. I had Tech winning. And I had, that's about it. Yeah, I had Tech basically making the championship. I think BYU will probably make it now. I had Arizona State making it preseason, but I think the Mormons and the Cougar Tails are going to make it.
The fighting
Cougar Tails. Oh, baby. I just got bricked up for some Cougar Tails.
Of course you did.
Who did Clemson even play? Oh, they lost to Duke by 1 point.
You want to see? Have you seen how they lost? Go look it up, or I can show you. One of those.
We got a few extra little quick hitter extra notes. That was the first bullet point. Clemson loses from a horrible PI call. Did not see
horrible PI call, which was I think it was OPI, and they called it a DPI and gave the ball to Duke on like the 1 yard line, and Duke basically won.
I thought PI was public intoxication.
No, it's called pass interference. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have the play if you want to see it. It's up to you.
I thought you were trying to say.
No, we'll get copyright struck.
I mean, if I show like 2 seconds of it, it won't.
All right.
But that's a terrible call I'm looking at right now. Here,
Oh, no.
We can't see it.
I'll share it for a second. Hold on.
Make sure it's not upside down.
It's not upside down. Watch that guy. Bam. See? That's definitely
That's an OPI.
That is an OPI. They call it DPI, and Dabo was furious at the end of the game.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. But yeah.
This is way longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, hold on. I gotta unshare it now. Okay, we're good.
Oh, yeah. There's all our money.
Okay, next bullet point is Virginia stays rolling. Another misspelled word from Jack.
Please tell me I didn't put that on here.
Yeah, you put Virginia.
That's how you spell Virginia, isn't it?
No, you're missing an I.
I have the I. It says right there,
No,
Virginia.
There's another I.
Oh. Is there? That might be close.
No, it wasn't.
Who's my ACC?
That is Virginia.
I'm missing yes.
Maybe that's a different school. Who did Virginia play?
You know, you don't have to read what it says. You can just, you know what it says. You can just read. You can say the right pronunciation.
We can read.
But then read the pronunciation. Then you don't have to.
I'm reading a pronunciation.
No, read what you know the word is instead of what it says.
Well, why don't you just say it right?
When I type looking down, and I don't look up after I'm done. So yeah.
Virginia beat Cal on the road, 31-21.
Yep, stays rolling in the ACC.
Yep, they stay rolling. North Texas, Birdies, Navy.
Supposed to be Barry, but I think is that how you spell Barry?
Yes.
Buried Utah. Okay, go.
Good job.
Ohio State, AD, and Indiana roll on.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I guess that's supposed to say and, but accidentally put 80.
But then you have and right behind it.
I know, I messed up on that one.
You want to see Ohio State versus a real team, though?
Yeah, I don't think they're that good. They beat Texas week 1, and then they haven't really played anyone. Haven't really played anyone good since. So I would like to see what they actually look like versus a real team before I judge them off their. Yeah. What do you have to say, Garrett?
Since you were saying you'd like to see them play against a real team, did Texas play OU?
Yes, a neutral site venue. So
did OU score? Did OU score a touchdown?
No.
Moving on.
Don't care though. We're still good.
Mahomes Jr., a.k.a. Dylan Raiola, out for the year. Oh, he go boo-boo. He go boo-boo.
He go boo-boo.
Sad for him, but Nebraska wasn't making anything this year anyways, and they suck. So
that just confirms Matt Rule to Penn State. Bucket.
He got an extension. He's not going anywhere, buddy.
Doesn't matter. Money talks.
He got extends.
He can walk out of that extension.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that Nebraska just paid him extra money to leave, which would be dumb on their part if they know he's not leaving.
Well, he probably lied to
him. I think Brian Kelly's going to take the Penn State job, and James Franklin's on the Virginia Tech.
They should just trade.
They could.
You know who's heating up to take the LSU job though?
Joe Brady.
John Summerall.
Jimbo Fisher.
No, he's taking all.
They don't have the AD anymore.
Huh?
They don't have the AD that hired him anymore. He won't go there.
He's going to go to Auburn.
Possibly. Auburn's a good job if you get the right coach.
I could see
everywhere's a good job if you get the right coach.
LSU's going to hire Edo.
No
that'd be fire. Bring him back. That
would be cool, but ain't happening.
Going to you ain't happening, but move on to previews, question mark?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go into the previews. Take it away, Jack. First game.
Dogs are barking.
Oh, just put yourself on mute while they bark, idiot. Okay, we'll stick in the state of Louisiana. Tulane faced Memphis this past weekend. My typing is wrong again for this spot. Oh, no, they take on Memphis. Yeah, winner of this game might set themselves up nice for the American Conference Championship and a run to the college football playoff. They're both in the same conference. Big game, though. John Summerall, head coach of Tulane, I do think he's going to take that LSU job if they offer him. If not, he'll take one of the big jobs. He's a really good head coach. Will he be distracted? We don't know yet. Memphis is a good team, though. It's in Memphis. Memphis beat Arkansas in Memphis. It's also not a safe city, so you don't even know if you're going to make it to the stadium in time. But
that's good.
Yeah, I like this game. I like Memphis in this game. I think over Tulane. I don't think Tulane can hang with Memphis in Memphis. Give me the Tigers of Memphis to beat the Green Wave of Tulane.
The only problem I have with that is I think John Summerall, with 3 losses, loses a lot of luster to taking bigger jobs. But I like where your head's at. But I just don't know if John Summerall has to win this game if he wants a bigger job. Otherwise, he's going to be Tulane's coach next year.
Yep.
So. Yeah, I mean Memphis is 8-1 and they're -5.5 right now. Although they open up at -7.5. It's gone down 2.
Dropped quickly. Damn.
So, but I mean, a home game for Memphis. They're still in the hunt for that playoff spot.
They're 12 in the playoff rankings in the bracket right now. At least they weren't ranked in the top 25, 14. But they were. Yeah.
So, I'll take Memphis to even cover the spread. They'll win this game.
Yeah. I mean, I do like Jake Retzlaff, but I think Memphis is better than Tulane this year. So, yeah. I don't even know who Tulane's losses are to. I think one of them's a big skull. Not really sure, so.
Hold, please. Let me look.
I think one of them's
last weekend.
They lost to UTSA.
They beat Northwestern, beat South Alabama, beat Duke. Lost by 35 to Ole Miss. They beat Tulsa. They beat ECU. They beat Army, and then they lost to UTSA by 22.
So they're still in the race and for the AAC championship. Their one loss was to an SEC school. The other loss, they win this game. They're in prime position to make it, and I expect if they win, they'll be that 12th team. Yeah.
Speaking of Tigers, our Ags are going on the road to take on the Missouri Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
A&M open up as a -4.5 favorite. They are now a -6.5 road favorite. It's gone up 2, so the money is on the Ags. Money line is -275. Little hefty right there. I think our Ags go on the road and take care of business, stay undefeated. Missouri is without their quarterback for the year. The only thing that could possibly hurt the Aggies is Missouri is coming off a bye week as well as we were. But they had a bye week to get rested, and the bye week from Missouri was to help the backup quarterback get basically 2 weeks of practice.
The true freshman backup quarterback, I think.
Yeah. So Missouri had time to basically change their offense for this guy. So, and we really have no film, so we don't know really what's going to be going on here. So it could be a little ugly for our defense to start off the first half, but then I think we take care of the second half, kind of like LSU game, and Ags will definitely cover the 6.5. I have us winning by double digits.
I like it. Yeah, A&M came in as number 3 in the college football playoff rankings, and Missouri is at 22. Basically, we need to figure out if A&M can finish the schedule strong. We got Missouri, we got South Carolina at home, then home against Samford, then finish at Texas. Got to finish these last 4 games strong after coming out of the bye. Like Colin said, Missouri's having a new quarterback under center this week. I'm very confident in Mike Elko's second half adjustments. That's kind of been his calling card, at least this year. And I'm excited to see what Marcel Reed can do. You know, people are all about the Ty Simpson hype train. I know they were also on a bye week last week, but it's time to get, some more attention back on Marcel. So.
For y'all's sake, you need LSU to beat Bama, us to beat Bama, so y'all's road to the SEC championship looks clean. But we'll see what happens.
But we don't have Bama, so we're fine.
Well, yeah, but you don't the more losses they have, the more losses y'all can afford. Before
yeah.
A
couple of little notes for A&M. I saw a stat earlier that I think the last 3 seasons, I think we're 3-9 in the month of November. Something like that. It was close to that number, whatever. So I think that will get spread around, and we will be looking to prove that wrong. Also, as I was going on to X right now to go try to find that stat, I just noticed that apparently the college football selection committee chair, Mac Rose, former or current Baylor AD, said that we had robust discussions about Ohio State, Indiana, and A&M. We felt like Ohio State and Indiana were close when you look at the statistical data. We felt Ohio State was a little bit better on the offensive line and defensively. When we included A&M as part of the discussion, we felt like the separator there was the defense. So, of course, all the Aggie accounts are saying, I hope our defense takes this personally. So expect our defense to show up and be lights out this weekend against Missouri to prove the committee wrong and shut them up.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Ohio State and Indiana have played no good offenses yet except Oregon. A&M has had to play Notre Dame, Arkansas, Florida. Whoever LSU has a decent offense. That's stupid. Of course they're going to look worse on defense because they have to play better teams.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down and I see this stat: top 40 scoring offenses that these teams have played. A&M's played against 4. Ohio State's played against 2. Opponents this week: A&M plays against Missouri, who has a number 24 offense. Ohio State plays against Purdue, which is a number 107 offense.
Yeah, I mean,
so
both those teams. I think Indiana. They both have no one left. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone talking shit about what Mac Rhodes said. Yeah, Billy Lucci, Garrett, says if that Mac Rhodes comment doesn't fire up the Aggie defense, ... So, yeah, let's expect Aggie defense to be lights out. So, I mean, shit, give me A&M by 20 or more.
There you go.
Wow.
I will be betting max alt spread Aggies, and I'll have when that wins, we'll put it on here because I'm not.
Is that one of your rigged picks too?
Yeah, a little foreshadowing. I'll be taking A&M because it's rigged. I already thought it was rigged, but now it's even more rigged. We're going to be shutting everybody up. So yeah, that's going to be a pick.
I wish we had a counter of how many times we said rigged on this podcast.
I mean, that's the name of the podcast.
Throughout all the episodes, that'd be funny, but I'm not going back to count. So
yeah. Kind of like Drake in his entire album, or saying yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next, Jack. Let's go ahead and go over the game day game, huh?
Yeah, getting with head to Lubbock for the first time in forever. Back-to-back Big 12 games. Obviously, it's the best game of the week. Number 7 versus 8 in the college football rankings. An undefeated Mormon BYU team. I probably shouldn't say Mormon. It's probably offensive. An undefeated BYU team versus a 7-1 Texas Tech team. I expect a lot of offensive firepower in this game. As I said, Tech's defense is very good, but I expect BYU to score on them a lot. I expect this game, we'll see. It's the Big 12, not really known for a defense. I like Texas Tech's offense too, and the fact that they're at home, I'll take them to win. BYU will probably get their first loss. Mahomes will be in attendance. I bet Andy Reid's in attendance. Texas Tech's wearing their all-white Mahomes uniforms.
Why would Andy Reid be there?
He went to BYU, I think. It's going to be electric.
Did he play at BYU?
I think he did. So, yeah, I expect to see. Oh, wait, I said I low-key like BYU. I guess the freshman quarterback on the road against a Tech defense that's really good. I really don't know. Could go either way. I'm going to go pick.
Did you say you like the over?
I don't know what the over is, but sure, yeah.
But you said you think there are going to be a lot of points.
Okay, I like the over then. Always root for the over.
52.5 is really not that much.
Well, I like the over then. I like the over. Speaking of betting, Tennessee, I hate FanDuel, I hate DraftKings, I hate ESPN Bet. I could not get into any it wouldn't verify me all weekend. I had tried like 50 times. I put in my SSN, I put in my full SSN, I gave my ID. Sorry, we can't verify you. Sorry, we can't verify you. Flip isn't legal there because it's not a real betting app. So I got screwed. Anyways.
What's your SSN? I'll be able to verify and see if that works.
I'm not telling you.
Did your social security number expire?
They don't expire, dummy.
Yeah, they do. Did you not renew yours?
Is yours legal?
When's the last time you checked?
I'm pretty sure it's my SSN because I've had it in my contact list for about 3 years now.
I know, but you have to renew it.
No, you don't.
All right, yeah, you're right. I'm fucking.
It's so dumb. Kid's cooked,
bro. Texas Tech is favored by 10.5. They open as 10.5, and they're still 10.5. That's a lot. That's a lot against a undefeated team for a college game day game. Give me Tech to win, but BYU to cover. I think Tech wins by a field goal.
Field goal.
Safety.
We were a safety. Me and my brother were saying this weekend that this has to be the most discrepancy in alcohol sales game in Lubbock history. Because BYU don't drink, so it'll be only Tech fans buying alcohol. So
I bet
you think they keep track of that?
Probably. But
I'll bet you $100 that we will be able to see a BYU fan drinking.
Yeah. I mean, if some of them are Mormon that go there, so they'll be drinking. But if Alabama rolled into Lubbock, you'd have double the sales if you got BYU coming into town. So
no, but Bama doesn't drink either.
I don't think that math checks out because at most it's going to be 10% road fans. So you're not expecting to double the alcohol consumption based on a change in 10% of the fans.
I guess that's fair, but yeah, it's true.
It's not going to be like the Cotton Bowl where it's like 50-50 right down the middle.
Half and half.
Yeah, because then you could say it's probably 50-50 on the alcohol sales. But whenever it's like a home game and then only 10% of the road fans, I don't know that's going to be 50-50.
Yeah, right. So I bet AT&T's praying BYU doesn't make it so they can actually sell alcohol.
Oh, no. I'm rooting for BYU now.
No, Garrett was talking about at the actual Cotton Bowl, not the Cotton Bowl at AT&T Stadium.
I know. I'm talking about the FA Cup championship, though. I'm sure they want a real team to make it, not BYU.
No, because they're not going to play at the Cotton Bowl.
Well, they're going to play at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, AT&T Stadium, I know.
But I was talking about it's 50-50 at the Cotton Bowl.
Yes, it is 50-50 at the Cotton Bowl. Good job.
No, not at AT&T Stadium.
Okay, I don't care. We've had this argument before. I'm not talking about this again. Call on. Who was on?
I'm not next.
Go Fish.
Oh, Garrett's next.
I'll do it. Okay. Number 9, Oregon travels on the road to number 20, Iowa, in Iowa City. Iowa Hawkeyes are getting 6.5 points. This game does mean a lot. Iowa Hawkeyes are getting 6.5 points.
Does that mean they're not favored? I didn't know. Okay.
They're getting an additional 6.5 points. They're the Dow. Anyway, now that I've explained betting to Jack, this is a big game. This is finally going to be an opportunity for Oregon to put a feather in their cap. They haven't really played anybody up to this point. Their best one has been, I think, Northwestern. We know they lost at home to Indiana. This is going to be a chance for them to get back in the spotlight, maybe move up in the rankings a little bit. I like the number for Oregon. I think they're too talented. I would lay the 6.5 on the road.
Their best win is Penn State, bro.
And probably Northwestern.
That's when Penn State was good. They went into a whiteout and lost. And I mean,
if you lined up Northwestern and Penn State, who would win?
Well, didn't Northwestern beat Penn State? So
Northwestern already beat them, so Northwestern's the better win.
This was post fall apart though.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can even let Penn State play at home, and Northwestern would beat them.
They did
so
play
Northwestern's the better. I know. So Northwestern's the better win.
That's fair, I guess.
Thank you.
They were on the road though to a no stadium in one. Okay. Go ahead. Cry, baby.
Oh, you're wrong. Their best win is not Penn State.
Well, that was when Penn State was good, though. They weren't bad yet.
Doesn't matter. They have the same players
just
now.
Just because they look bad now doesn't mean they were bad back then.
The quarterback did hurt, but
take a long season. Yeah, exactly. I'm right now. Suck it.
Huh?
You're not
right now.
No, Northwestern has a better record. Northwestern has a better record, and they beat Penn State at Penn State. Northwestern is a better win. They still have
their coach and their quarterback, yes.
Better win.
Just moving on. You have a game to break down.
Gary, you done with the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Next game.
That was quick.
Another foreshadowing to another rigged pick I'll be making. This is another home minus 10.5 favorite. We got Bama hosting the coachless, falling apart LSU Tigers. Bama is favored by 10.5. It opened as that. It's still at 10.5. Bama minus 400 money line. I think Bama takes care of this pretty easily. It's going to be rigged for Bama to keep winning, so I think they take care of LSU pretty easily. It's a home night game for Bama, so they are just going to be dominating LSU in a home atmosphere. They don't have Brian Kelly. They don't have a coach. I guess we could see LSU maybe playing a little bit, for some like basically kind of like playing for their spots for next year and also kind of be fired up without a coach and all that kind of stuff. But
LSU's only 5-3. If they win out, they could be in, but we'll see.
No, I mean, it's already over. It's already over.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah.
There is football tomorrow, so I think there is 30 days of football action. One game is close, the other one is not close. So thought y'all would like to know that.
What's the game tomorrow?
We got Kent State, Ball State, and Northern Illinois versus Toledo.
Jack.
You can't watch any of them, though, because UTV is not showing them. So, let's go.
Jack, we have DirecTV.
I don't use YouTube TV.
Lucky for you. Okay, next. Keep going.
Jack, can you tell me the score of the Stars game? I last saw it was 2-0, but I'm on Do Not Disturb and I can't see it.
Yeah, I got you. It is 2-1 into the second. Oilers are leading.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, did you see that the Stars are hosting the Winter Classic at AT&T Stadium in 2 years?
No, did not know that.
I thought
that'll be
good. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. Keep going.
That's all I really got for LSU Bama. Bama came in as number 4 today in the playoff committee rankings. I think, they're just going to take care of business and stay highly ranked. I think they cover the 10.5. So that's going to be one of my rig picks. So that's all I got for that. Yeah, I saw that.
That'll be sick.
2 years, baby. I'll be sick.
Are you going?
Jack.
I don't know. All right. Pledge allegiance to Navy. The one of the 3 service schools takes on the Fighting Irish in Notre Dame. This game is a big game for both these teams. Navy 7-1, Notre Dame 10. I don't know what they are. If Notre Dame loses, though, they're probably out. Keep that in mind. Navy wins, they're probably still in. If Navy loses, they're probably out too. Hardest game that Notre Dame has left. I checked earlier. Notre Dame plays no one good still. Well, take that back. They have to play ranked Pitt still. That's in 2 weeks.
At Pitt.
So, it's a big game. Big game for both teams. I like Notre Dame, obviously. They came in at 10 today in the CFP rankings. Notre Dame's a good team. They can run, throw, block, punt, kick, anything you can think of. And it's at their stadium, which is even harder. I believe this game's a night game, but don't quote me on that because I don't really know. Okay, it's a night game. Notre Dame at night's hard. I say hard to win, but A&M did this year. So give me the Irish.
I'm gonna push back on they can block, punt, kick. They can't catch an extra point.
Yes, that is true. They cannot hold.
Can't hold.
The holder.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
Jack, what do you think the spread is for this game?
Probably like 20, if I had to guess. I doubt it's close.
Notre Dame.
Maybe just got blown out.
Notre Dame was opened as minus 24.5. It's gone up 2. Now Notre Dame's minus 26.5.
Dang.
Sheesh. Well, I don't know what I think the score is going to be, but that's high. That's a big spread. I would not bet that. I'd bet the money line.
That's like 9 field goals.
Notre Dame money line is minus 5,000.
Sheesh. I guess it's not hard to defend the triple option, but still.
They don't run the triple option anymore.
They don't? I like the triple. They could have waited until we played them in the bowl game. Damn.
They run the West Virginia Veer.
That's lit. Sorry, I forgot I had an NBA parlay going right now. I need to check on my teams.
What's your parlay?
Okay.
Could you have waited until we got to the NBA section?
I can wait to tell you what I get to.
Did you bet responsibly?
Section. I bet 50 cents because I only had 52 left in my flip account. So I bet 50 cents. And if it wins, I get $9.
Holy shit.
But still, damn it! The Bucks are gonna lose. No!
Oh no, Jay! Oh no, Jay!
I took the Bucks, Magic, Sixers, Hornets, Warriors, and Thunder. And the Bucks are losing by 30 points in the fourth quarter.
There's still a chance.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes left though, so
there's a chance.
You're going to run
10 points a minute.
I have to put more money in my account. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about some carriage disputes that we got going on.
Carriage?
YouTube TV. I'm talking to you right now, right here. Get me my channels back. Luckily, I was at the game last week, so I didn't have to watch any games. This week, I'm at home. And I don't want to have to watch the TVapp.to, my legal streaming service, that I might or might not use. So let me watch my games, and we'll talk about that later. Millions of people use this service. I'm sure Disney and ESPN, they want so much money. I don't care what you pay them. Pay them whatever they want. I will pay more money. My mom will pay more money for my service because I use her account. Give me my TV and ABC back. I want to watch my games. I had to watch Disney TV tonight because I didn't have my services. This is some bull crap. I want to watch my channel. My dad told me he had to buy a freaking 5-day free trial, and he canceled it today because he has YouTube TV too. Give me my services back, and we'll be done. They always do this crap during football season. It's beyond. Give me my channels back right now. I am not kidding.
That was good. Jack, I have another point that you can throw back.
I have
another point you can throw back in their face. Because if they're having a contract dispute, Jack, if they're refusing to pay Disney or ESPN all their money because it's too expensive, well, whenever we signed up for YouTube TV, that was part of the package, right? Now that's not part of our package. Should they decrease our prices?
Well, don't worry, guys. They gave us a $20 credit. What do we pay? Like $90 a month? That is nothing. Nothing. Give me my channels back. Oh, I'm so mad.
That's good. That's good.
Speaking of saying mad,
TikTok.
What's your next bullet point you want to talk about?
Let's talk about these freaking zebras. Not the ones in Africa. The ones that are on the field every day. Referee in these games. I'm specifically talking to the Southeastern Conference. I'm a big SEC fan myself. I went to OU. I love A&M.
OU was Big 12 when you were there.
No. One USC. What I watched on Saturday in Neyland was terrible. I saw 10 holding calls that weren't called. Grab the jersey, and you don't even call that crap. The first drive of the game, the guy breaks, the ball goes way over his head. He didn't catch that. Oh, they called a PI, though. Don't worry. Like that. At least they only got a field goal off of that drive, and we still won the game. Josh Pate says this too. These refs should be paid, should be hired permanently because they aren't technically, and they should also be fined by the conference if they miss a call. They aren't permanently hired by the SEC. They're part-time employees normally, and they don't get fined. They should have a press conference afterwards. If they make a bad call, they should be kicked off the field, and then they should be fined as well. I'm over this bull crap. I will go ref a game myself because I can call these games better than these fools can. Some of these people might be blind, I swear to God. Auburn game when we played them was terrible. Auburn's been getting screwed all season. Fix it. Like UTPV, fix it. You can learn something from these people. Had enough of this bull crap. Anyone else have any comments?
Couldn't agree more.
Perfect. Garrett, any comments or are we moving on? Okay, we're moving on. It is time. The first.
Let's go ahead and pull up the college football.
Here we go. The first ones came out today, boys, and here we are. We've made it. Wait, do you want to see this or the bracket? Because I have both.
I want to see
that. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
The first ever playoff rankings for the season have come out. We'll see them every Tuesday for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Sometimes we'll be filming after. Sometimes we'll film during. Today we had to film after because these people had to take showers and eat their food. So here's our rankings. I haven't eaten yet. Me either, so we're good. Ohio State 1, Indiana 2, A&M 3, Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss. I think I counted 4 SEC teams in the top. It would be in the bracket as of now. BYU, Tech, one of those teams will move down, obviously. If we beat Bama, we'll move up. Georgia Tech dropped a lot for losing the game. Vandy dropped a lot for losing the game. Virginia would make the playoff as well. Mizzou's 22. Tennessee dropped a lot after losing to us, which is shocker.
What's their best win?
So let me check for you.
No, I mean if they're 6-3, like I don't know that they should be ranked. Like they don't have a signature win.
They beat Arkansas. They lost Syracuse to begin the year, probably.
Arkansas has only won 2 games.
At Mississippi State was hard. I bet that game was close.
Yeah, that was a close game.
6.
They beat Kentucky.
Syracuse is 3-6.
Well,
Syracuse only has 3 wins, or Kentucky only has 3 wins.
But they almost beat Texas. They beat Auburn.
Almost doesn't count.
Yeah. Auburn's coach is dead.
That is true. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah.
I don't know that they should be ranked. They haven't beaten anybody.
I'm surprised that Memphis is even ranked. Like they're really good, and they're not even on here.
They who they lose to?
And yet they're in the.
They ain't played nobody.
Yeah, but they're making the playoffs. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's. I don't know. I like the pool to begin with. I think they did a good job. Obviously, eye test. They're gonna do eye test to begin the year because analytically on everything, A&M has the better strength of record. They should be 1. But yeah,
Memphis lost to UAB when they were ranked. Like Memphis got ranked. Memphis finally got ranked 22nd, and then they went on the road and lost by a touchdown to UAB.
Yep, that's tough.
Dang. But yeah, they're obviously taking into account head-to-head because Bama's over Georgia, Texas over us. But yeah, Louisville over Miami.
Wait, hey, So get this. They lose. Memphis becomes ranked. Goes on the road and loses at UAB. The following week, they host number 18 ranked South Florida, beat South Florida. The next week, which was last week, Memphis becomes ranked again at 25th, goes on the road and beats Rice 38-14, but then today becomes unranked.
Well, yeah, because it's I think they're ranked in the AP poll, but not the CFP poll. AP doesn't matter anymore though, but still. Yeah. But yeah, if we're done here, we can show the bracket real quick, just so we can see what it looks like.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Pull that up, Jamie.
I gotta find it here. This is the Adams. There it is. The first one, Texas, Oklahoma out, obviously, because you got Virginia and Memphis.
That's a beautiful sight to see at the bottom left.
Yeah, shut up. Well, it's because Virginia would be the ACC champion, so they'd make it. Virginia. Memphis ranked would make it. Yeah, this would be a blowout. This would happen last year. That would be close. Ole Miss would take that. This game would be good. And then A&M would get the winner of Ole Miss, Virginia. So that'd be electric, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
A&M could play Regina.
And if you're the Aggies, you hope this game is the Cotton Bowl at AT&T Stadium so y'all can attend.
It's already determined the Cotton Bowl is the 4 seed.
Who's the 3 seed?
I don't remember.
That is.
My dad would definitely go.
It might be the Orange Bowl.
I got this. Hold on.
Could be the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah. Well, I'm just seeing what my dad would go to because I know he would probably end up going to
Could be the new era Pinstripe Bowl.
It's in Miami. It doesn't really say. It just says what the games are. It doesn't really say what the games like. What who's ranked.
Speaking of rankings, you want to get into the hot seat rankings?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me take this off. All right, week 13. We haven't really been doing this the whole season, but it's week 13. Jack's hot seat rankings. Jack's hot seat rankings. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll start by saying Hugh Freeze is obviously gone at Auburn. He was fired on Saturday by A.D. Cohen. Sad day to see. Hugh Freeze just didn't work out. They didn't really have a quarterback his whole tenure. Wasn't that at Auburn. Hopefully they make a good hire and go get someone good. So, anyways, here we'll go. James Franklin, Gonzo. Napier, Gonzo. Brian Kelly, Gonzo. Hugh Freeze, Gonzo. So far, I'm almost 4 for 4. Okay, here we go. Luke Fickell, Ashes. How is he still employed? Shane Beamer, up in flames. They fired Mike Shula. Mike Norvell.
Don Shula. They fired Don Shula.
Yeah, you know what I meant. Dave Aranda, seat warmers are on. Mike Norvell and Dave Aranda, I think they had a bye or something this week, so they didn't even move up. Beamer lost, though, so he is up in flames. At some point, you can't fire the coordinators anymore. You have to fire the real head coach. In Carolina, y'all might be getting – I met a Carolina fan up in Nashville, and he was saying that anyone can take Beamer. He wants him gone. Carolina, you might be next to be open. Shout out that guy. You might be open next. Colin, you want to introduce our next thing? Unless I'll have any comments. For my hot seat rankings?
I was looking at something.
Do you have an honorable mention for the NC State coach you put on the hot seat?
Yeah, sure. Honorable mention. I think his name is like. No, that's not Don Shula. I just looked it up.
R.I.P. Don Shula.
Where's my thing? Dave Doran. You are
officially an honorable mention.
Officially on the hot seat rankings as of next week. Congratulations. Okay.
Oh.
And honorable mention.
What if he wins this weekend?
He wins, so he's not on the hot seat rankings for next week. But I'd watch out because you don't want to be on my hot seat rankings. Because so far I'm successful.
You didn't have the UCLA coach on there. Or the Virginia Tech coach.
He's not a big name.
He's not a what?
I didn't think they would both get fired. I also didn't realize James Franklin would get fired, but he did get fired. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't have him on the hot seat.
Let's talk.
So according to this, Luke Fickell is going to be the next coach fired.
I bet he will. Yeah, I mean he's bad. They're bad this year. I think they lost this past weekend too. Let's say it a bye. I haven't really known.
Should have lost the bye.
Don Shula was fired.
Oh, they had a bye. They play Washington. They have Washington and then Indiana. 2 L's coming for Luke Fickey. So.
Getting stinky for Fickey.
That's right.
All right, moving on. Let's get to the next sport. We got NFL.
Same sport.
I guess next level. Next level, the same sport. Yeah. I'm just gonna fire through these trade deadline news.
The worst football league. The worst football league. College football is better.
Correct. Gardner, to the Colts. Quinnen Williams gets traded to the Cowboys. Mozzie Smith to the Jets. Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks. Jacoby Myers to the Seahawks. Brees Hall does not get traded, even though a lot of people expect him to go. And it even was a notification today that he wanted out. He does not want to be on the Jets, but it didn't happen. He's still there, so that sucks. Jack, you have written down the Cowboys make enough moves to win them games. I don't think so. I think they need
over the part where the Jets own 11 picks in next year's draft due to their trades, so they're gonna be loading up next year.
Yeah, they could have got
shout out Jerry Jones.
Yeah, shout out Jerry Jones. There was more trades, but those were the biggest ones I saw, so put them on there.
Yeah. Speaking of Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, they lost another game.
Of course.
But so did our Texans.
Yep.
We couldn't score a touchdown. C.J. Stroud, dead.
A lot of K-bar.
He hit his head pretty bad. Got concussed. Yeah, a lot of K-bar, a lot of field goals. Titus Howard goes out with concussion as well. Davis Mills gave it all he had. Even though he couldn't get us to score a touchdown, he got us down to some field goals. And we let the Broncos come back, tie it up, and then let them go down and kick a walk-off field goal to win the game. So, sad. But sucks. Oh, well, Texans still have a lot of season ahead of them, so let's hope that C.J. Stroud can come back quickly. If not, let's hope that Davis Mills can play his ass off with his giraffe neck. Jack, your boy Jaden Daniels is hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the play. He dislocated his elbow pretty bad. I was at the honky tonk, whatever the bar is on that one of the probably bars in Nashville. And
did you go to Robert's?
Arm. No, we did not. The people did not want to go, so we didn't get to go. We went to the Assembly Food Hall for dinner. Fire. We went to Tootsie's, Aldine's, Posty, Morgan.
You went to where?
Dirk's, Kid Rock.
What was the first place?
And then the honky tonk. Tootsie's, the Orchard, so on.
Tootsie's, yeah.
Tootsie's. Yeah, popular bar in Nashville.
Oh, you said Tootsie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did not make it to the Chiefs, but we made it to most of the bars that we could. Yeah. J-Day hurt, dislocated elbow, looked pretty bad. I was pissed because he is my fantasy. I kept him in my fantasy league as my fantasy quarterback. So it's now Jackson Dart season for my team. Expecting to be out for the season, if not maybe 5 games at least. That looked pretty serious. Hopefully it's not that serious, because I would love him back on my team as quickly as possible. But yeah, that's all we got for the NFL. Something big happened too on Saturday night. Colin, take it away.
What happened Saturday night?
World Series.
The next thing that's on the list. Yeah.
You mean the rigged World Series?
Yeah.
It was rigged to go to Game 7. Yep, it happened.
Wait! Don't explain why. Don't explain why it's rigged yet. That's our big question. We'll wait to explain why it's rigged.
Okay. Well, anyways, Dodgers win the World Series again.
Blue Choke job by the Blue
Jays. Yeah, Blue Jays choked it, threw it away. It was rigged. We'll explain why it was rigged later. Jack, why do you have salary cap question mark? Jack says yes, free agency starts.
I think salary cap is imminent now in the MLB sphere. The Dodgers spend all the money in the world and win championship and then championship. I think it will be brought up, and I think it will be voted on that the MLB gets a salary cap. Just can't be doing this anymore. You can't be deferring all this money and go getting all the stars in the sport. We got to get this fixed. Parity is nice in the league. I think we'll start having at least a little bit more parity. I think we should have a salary cap in baseball. And then, I don't think free agency starts, but opt-in, opt-outs have started. I've seen some pretty big ones, but we'll get into that once real things start happening in the sport of baseball.
Okay. Moving on, we got NBA. There's not really much to talk about here. Mavs suck. Rockets are starting to play better, even though we still need a true point guard. VJ Edgecombe, Sikkim Bears. He is looking like he's going to probably be the rookie of the year so far. He's balling
Beast.
out. What's his name for the Spurs? Looks like he's going to be the MVP already.
Wemby? Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Wembyama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really. I don't really have a whole lot for NBA.
Same.
Me either. I just thought he was.
Anybody else? NBA? No. Okay, let's move on to the better basketball league. That's a lot more fun and entertaining. As me and Garrett have season tickets for our Aggies. Buckyball era started. What's that?
You have basketball tickets too? Do you all have every sport?
No.
Every big sport? That's crazy.
Just basketball and football. We go to the baseball games we want.
We do like packages for baseball, but yeah, we got season tickets to basketball. Jack, we'll have to get you down to a game. They're pretty fun. I missed.
Oh, you played at some point this year.
Yeah, so come on.
You can come down if you want.
I missed.
Okay.
I missed last night's opening game with Buckyball era starting off. I had playoffs for slow pitch softball, which we lost the championship game because the game was rigged. But I don't want to get into that. Had a ball out for my boys. Unfortunately, we lost. But I was watching our Aggies play. Buckyball looks legit. Garrett was there. If he wants to talk about that, what he saw in person. I only saw the first half, so I don't have much on it. What you got, G?
No, it was a very stark contrast of Aggie basketball of the last 4 or 5 years with Buzz. We play up tempo, full court press the whole time. We rotated 10, 11 guys, and Buzz usually would only have like 8-man rotations. So we were swapping guys out 5 for 5. It was a lot different. We're shooting threes. We're playing hard defense. Basically, we want to shoot threes and layups and push the pace. If I were an opposing team, I would not want to play A&M. Like, it looks just like an aggravating, just nuisance of a defense, and it was a lot more fun to watch. So I'm very excited for Buckyball. I think we were picked like 13th out of the SEC, out of the 16. I think we're going to finish better than that.
Who's that Ruben guy y'all have? I hear he's a lights out shooter.
Yes, he is from Spain, Ruben Dominguez. I think he hit like 5 threes last night. I think he played professionally overseas and then somehow had eligibility left because he's never played college ball, and he got a waiver, and he is a straight-up shooter. But yeah, no, very excited. I think Ruben Dominguez is going to be good. Our best player, McKenzie and Baku, didn't play. Pop Isaacs was coming back from injury. He's probably our second best player. I mean, things are looking up. We won by 30. We covered the overhit. Good stuff. Very excited. Bang.
Yep. I just
Ruben
looked it up.
Ruben also
plays
has a medal.
Really? Damn. Yeah. OU plays at A&M Saturday, January 10th at 2:30 p.m. on SEC Network.
I'll be
Is that
busy.
Saturday or Tuesday?
It's Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be busy. I'll be at the A&M game.
Okay. I'll just watch it on TV. Wait, what?
I'll be at the A&M game.
Wait, is that? Hold on.
Saturday the 10th, yes, of January. That could be a college football day, though. A&M could be in a bowl game.
January 9th is a Peach Bowl.
Is there no games on the 10th?
No.
There has to be.
The two semifinal games are Thursday, January 8th is the Fiesta Bowl. Friday, January 9th is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Perfect.
So
okay.
We'll get on a flight. We'll get on a flight back on the 10th for that morning to make it back for the basketball game.
There you
that
go.
works.
Are you going to go to every game they make it?
Yeah, no shit.
You know, the Natty is in Florida. You could stay in the Keys for free that weekend if they make it there.
Okay.
We have an extra place. We have a condo. As long as other people aren't staying there with my dad. We have a house and a condo, but as long as the condo isn't full. It's about an hour and a half drive, though, to the stadium. Warning you that now, but
that's fine.
That's fine. That'll work.
Yeah, make a boys trip out of it.
Love it.
Yeah.
They gotta make it there.
Twist my arm.
They gotta make it there first, but yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Next.
Anything else on college basketball, or are we good?
OU looks good. We got a really good transfer class. What the hell is just popping up my screen? Nigel Pack.
I like how you say you like Florida to repeat, and they lost.
Who they play?
Long season. Arizona.
Arizona's a good team, though. But yeah, OU got a really good transfer class. We got Nigel Pack from Miami coming in as a senior. We got some other good guys. Tay Davis, going to be good. Cole Attack. I think he was a redshirt freshman. Dominated last night against, who the heck did we? Oh, St. Francis. I mean, they made the tournament last year, so they're pretty good, too. So yeah, I hope we win. We play Gonzaga on Saturday. That's our next game in Gonzaga. Spokane. Big game coming up for us, but we have been undefeated through non-con for the last 2 years. We won Battle of Atlantis last year, and we brought back 5 returning players. So we'll see what happens. TCU loses to New Orleans opening night. That's funny. And SC looks to be dominant again this year. Yeah. And Duke and Texas are playing right now, too. That's a good game. Yeah.
Who's playing right now?
Shut up.
Duke and Texas. Sean Miller's first game as a Longhorn. Mm-hmm.
Shout out, Duke.
All right. Shout out the Devils, the Blue Devils.
Before we do rigged recaps and stuff, I'm gonna go see what the score is.
It's like 30 last time I checked. It's in the second half.
My app's taking forever.
Oh,
I got
sick.
you. Hold on.
It's 40-33 Duke.
Shout out, Duke.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Shout out Duke, baby. Shout out the Blue Devs.
What was Duke favored by? 10.5.
Ooh, dang.
Yep. That's good. All right, let's get into the rigged recaps and picks. I'll start off. I'm 5-6-1. Lost on the Georgia Neal that I hinted at earlier. Absolutely tough. If Gunnar Stockton goes in there, likely cover. But got screwed. So he took a knee at the 1. But we're gonna bounce back. Maybe a little revenge pick against Georgia.
That's nice. That's nice for you. I'll go next. I took Carolina over Ole Miss. I figured that Ole Miss was going to be distracted with Lane Kiffin job openings, and they weren't. Obviously, they dominated Carolina. Not even a close game. I got screwed. Moneyline lost. I lost. I am now 4-8 with a .333 win percentage on the Rig podcast so far. So yeah.
Is that math right? Oh yeah, 4 for 12.
4 divided by 12. Yep. I think that's how you do it.
Good math.
Yeah.
I even put them in order today of the standings. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's
good, Jack.
Yeah.
All right, Colin. Let's go.
Good.
Today,
that's why you went first. Yeah.
What?
My bad. That's how he went first because he was right. He was ranked first, and I went second, and I'm not ranked second. Oh well.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, you saved the best record for last because I'm 6-9.
Nice.
6-9, huh? Got him.
Nice. I get my lot. So I went 1-1 last week because I took 2 picks again. I had Vandy give me an L. They lost to Texas. Not good. But I took OU, even though Jack hates me taking OU, and OU got the dub. I think I'm 2-1 on the year for taking OU.
Yep, so, keep taking them. I take it.
There you go. Hey, clip that. I'm gonna keep taking OU. I'll be taking them against Bama in 2 weeks.
On the road at Bama. Good luck to you.
Yep.
The one game you took was OU Texas, and that's neutral site anyway. So I like it so far. Wait, no, didn't you take us and we lost? Never mind. Do not take us anymore.
Yeah. I'll be taking y'all money line on the road at Bama.
Good luck to you.
I'll carry that over to my 2 picks for this week. I am taking another 2 picks. My first game is A&M spread over Missouri. A&M is minus 6.5 currently, but I'll take it as to whatever it closes at. As mentioned previously in the podcast for my reasonings, A&M, it's going to be rigged for A&M just to keep dominating. They're going to dominate on the defense because they got shit talked by Baylor AD Mac Rhodes about their defense as to why they weren't number 1 and number 2 ranked in today's rankings. A&M's going to keep winning. They want to prove everything wrong. Like that stat I said earlier about how the past 3 seasons, how the record has been like awful in November. I think they're just going to continue to prove things wrong. Mike Elko likes to be setting new records and proving things wrong. So I got my Aggies winning the spread over Missouri. And my second pick, I got, as I was previously mentioned in the podcast, I'm going to take Bama spread over LSU. It is currently minus 10.5. Give me Bama to cover that easily. LSU's in shambles. They don't have a coach. They're playing for nothing. They already have 3 losses. They got to be perfect on the way out. They're not going to be perfect. Bama needs to stay perfect to stay highly ranked as they are. So give me Bama in a night game in Tuscaloosa to cover easily over LSU.
Get rid.
Oh, let's go. How much time's left?
Miko ran in his 300 golden night. 556 left.
Oh, nice. All right, you and me, Jack.
Oh, baby. No, wait, he has one more. Oh, you already said Bama?
Yep.
Colin?
Yeah,
you can go next. I'll say mine for last. Okay, you go next.
I'm going with Mississippi State this weekend, spread over Georgia. Georgia is in a classic look-ahead spot. They play Texas next week. I think they're going to underestimate Mississippi State. Mississippi State's coming off their first win in the SEC in about 2 years. They're coming home. They're excited to play against Georgia. I like Mississippi State in this spot. Like I said, I think Georgia's in a classic look-ahead spot. They're going to be already working on stuff for Texas because hopefully they're going to take it to Texas. But yeah, give me the cowbell this weekend spread.
7.5, I think is what it's at right now. I expect that to expand in the coming days. But yes, I am taking Kansas spread basketball, college basketball time, plus 1.5 on the road against UNC. It's KU, the darling of college basketball. I think they have Big 12 refs in this game, and the Big 12 refs have never been good in any sport. I'm going to take Kansas to win. A battle of the Blue Bloods down in where are they? Chapel Hill. Or Chapel Bill, some people call it. So I expect Kansas to win. It's rigged because it's Kansas. That's about my only reason why. Yeah, I like this. It should be a big game, too. Be a good game. What do you say?
That's good.
Is it actually at North Carolina, though?
It says they're at home.
Yeah, it is. Interesting.
I feel like it'd be rigged.
That'll be a good one.
But...
Be a good game, yeah. Could be rigged, but Kansas on the road seems more rigged than UNC at home.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah.
Anyways, speaking of rigged, let's get into our rigged question of the week.
Let's do it.
This one I kind of just made up as our rigged question. Since the World Series ended on Saturday, Blue Jays had it won. They blew it. They let the Dodgers come back with a couple of home runs. And then bottom of the ninth, the Blue Jays had a chance to score very easily. But they didn't. And after watching the film, they could have easily scored. And I don't know why. And a lot of people don't know why they didn't score there to win the game. Which brings us to the rigged question of the week is, was the World Series rigged? Was it rigged for the Dodgers to win back-to-back, to be the first team since the early 2000s, late 90s, whatever it was, the Yankees did it? Yes, I think it was absolutely rigged for the Dodgers. Why did – I'm forgetting who it was on third base. But watching the videos, Why did he have such a short lead?
Wasn't it what's his face called?
It was Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah.
Yes, IKF.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
His lead was about his lead was about 2 feet. He did not get a very good at all extended lead.
Nope.
Secondary lead.
After, and then the ball was hit to second base. The way that Rojas, I think, fielded it, he was all the way turned around and trying to throw it home. Was very late, very behind on that. A little bit of a bobble there. Throws him out at home. It was not a force out. I'm sorry. Was it? No. It was not a force out. Well, it was a force out, but this was the same play where he pulled his foot off the bag, right?
Yeah. It looked to me like that, yeah.
Yeah, so
his foot came off, and they said it got back in time.
Can't tell the dirt in that picture.
It looked like it was off when Rojas slid into home. But here's the deal: if you have a little bit better of a lead, you're safe. Also, if it's a forced play at home, and it's to walk off like the World Series and win it, why the hell are you slowing yourself down, sliding into home? Why aren't you running straight through? You had like the whole back corner of home plate. You just run straight through. So all the film and all the videos and shit that people have been looking at and posting like what happened here? Why did this not happen? Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous how he did not score, which brings to the point that this was absolutely rigged.
I can agree with that. I wanted the Blue Jays to win, so I don't really know, but definitely seems rigged. Blue Jays had it in their draft, I think twice, back-to-back games, and they blew it twice. I will say it was a hell of a World Series, though. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. I still don't like them. I'm going to go with sure it was rigged. There you go.
Yeah, no, I think it was rigged. I think Kiner-Falefa, the reason he slid there, I think it's kind of muscle memory going into home plate. You're kind of taught from a kid, always slide at home. Even though I think there's been a lot of sports science that kind of tells you that's not the fastest way to score. Also, the night before they got doubled off to end the game, so that might have been why. We've had a couple hardliners that went the wrong way, so I kind of understand why. But whenever you look at all the facts and all the clips that we've seen, I think it was definitely rigged. Yeah, it just sucks. Really, really wanted the Blue Jays to win. I don't like the Dodgers, but I guess U.S. versus Canada, kind of like in hockey, you want it to stay in the U.S. Even though I feel like it was the lesser of two evils, I guess. But it is what it is. Next year, the Astros hopefully will figure it out and make the playoffs.
No, the Rangers will be back next year. Rangers all day next year, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, one more thing. What's rigged?
Everything is rigged.
That's right.
Subscribe, like, comment, everything. Bam.
Mm.
Peace out, fam.